It's a real strange feeling because my body is telling me that it's got things under control, that my physiology is stable and things are going in the right direction. But in my mind and my brain, it still is on alert, on high alert, like these changes over the last 2 months leave me in a fragile state. Hello, and welcome back to the Morningwood Chronicles. My name is Gerard, I'm 60 years old, and today is day 55 of a 180-day experiment to see if artificial intelligence can help guide me back towards metabolic health. Let's dive in. During the 6 or 7 years that I was clinically diagnosed as being diabetic, I bought a glucose monitor, but I never really used it. I perhaps didn't really want to know. I sort of figured I'm on the meds, so I was happy to kind of set that aside. But 2 months ago, when I started this journey and uploaded all of my labs into ChatGPT and decided to follow the recommendations of ChatGPT so that I could get back to where I wanted to be from a health perspective, things began to evolve very quickly. Once I started walking after meals and sequencing my meals and cutting out refined carbohydrates, and keeping electronics out of bed. And as I would on a daily basis enter what I was feeling, what I was eating, how I was changing, my lifestyle into ChatGPT, it was reassuring me that things were on a good track, that I was doing the right things. And I could feel in my body that things felt more balanced, things felt stable. My hunger was not all over the map. My hunger between meals was there. I wasn't really hungry. I'm not hungry most of the time between meals. I could eat until I felt satisfied, until I didn't want to eat anymore. And so the point here, really is that my body changed much faster than my brain could adapt. And the result was that while I could intellectually understand that this felt like the right direction, it all felt super fragile. And it still does today to some point. Like, can this be real? Is it all going to fall apart tomorrow? And ChatGPT, artificial intelligence, is assuring me that my body is now at a point where it's not fragile. And if I keep putting the right inputs in and doing those things that I mentioned earlier and that I've talked about in detail in past videos, that it's not going to fall apart. Hello.
Hi.
It's not snowing, but she has the snow goggles on. And so a few weeks ago, I pulled out that glucose meter just to give my brain some assurance that what ChatGPT was telling me and what my body was indicating is right. And so I'm using the glucose monitor to kind of reinforce for my brain what my body's telling me. And I'll talk more about the glucose monitor after I get my blood labs back. That'll be right around day 60. And we're going to find out together here from the forests of Washington State whether ChatGPT has been guiding me in the right direction or leading me down a rabbit hole. And then after that, we'll get more into detail about, or I'll go into more detail about how I've been using the glucose monitor to let my brain catch up and to go towards that point where I can feel confident and have that trust that if I eat a certain way, my body is going to react a certain way. So I suppose my message today is that my brain sort of feels that that I'm still in a fragile place, but my body is telling me that it's got things under control. And so as long as I keep doing my part, my body will do its part. So I thank you for tuning in today, and I hope you'll join me again tomorrow for another episode of the Morningwood Chronicles.